This is the entrance to New River State Park, and keep in mind that they do close these gates each night. The hours change depending on what time of the year it is, so definitely be mindful of that if you are out and about after dark. You come up this little access road to the state park, and then you will see the sign that directs you to the different areas of the state park. You'll see the visitor center first. It's a beautiful little lodge type visitor center. They have a ranger area in there, and I think almost like a banquet room and some classrooms. There's no lodging there, but it almost looks like it's big enough for a lodge. It's a beautiful visitor center. After you check in there, come down this little access road, and you'll pass by the dump station before entering the camping area. This is a very small campground. I think there's only 19 sites. I'm going to walk you around each of the 19 sites so you can see exactly what they look like. And yes, I'm bundled up today because it's very cold. It was mid-20s when we woke up this morning. But at least we got a blue sky and the sun's out. It's going to warm up nicely today. Here's the freshwater fill up. There are some full service sites. I will point those out as we go. Here's the dump station. And a dumpster. This is site number 1. Site number 2 has a little bit of a slope here, but it's not bad. Across from number 2 is site number 3, and site 3 is a full service site, water and sewer. Very nice. I like the way this one's backed up to the woods. Now we make a little turn in the road and head downhill to site number 4. Electric only. Across from number 4 is number 5. This one is shaped very different. It's kind of a beside the road, but your camper would face that wall and you have a pretty steep incline. Let's take a quick look at the fire ring and picnic table area up here. The sun's very bright. There we go. And across from number 5 is site 6, kind of the opposite deal. You got to step down into the camping area at site 6. And site 7. Heading downhill towards the bathhouse here. And across from 7 is site 8. And this may be a handicap site as it's all concrete and asphalt. Wow. I haven't seen one of those that close to a road before. 4 feet off the ground. I'm glad they're not active. And here we have site number 9. Very nice and level. It's a little breezy today. This is the site I originally had booked from watching a video of someone flying their drone over the campsites. But my wife and I found a better one that had full service. And since there was no one here, it was easy for us to change. This one's very similar, but it has a fence around the border. Site number 10. Now, if you're camping with another couple, this would be a great companion site, number 11 and 12. Number 12 is occupied, and it is full service. Number 11 is electric only. Next up on the outside of the loop is site 13, another full service site. And across from 13 is site 14, which is another handicap site. And one of my favorites down here in the cul-de-sac at the end of the loop, site 15, another full service site. We decided against this one at the last minute just because I'd say 3 or 4 feet step down into the camping area. So the camping area is very nice, however, it is a little bit of ways away from where you're coming in and out of your camper. Across from site 15 and connected to the handicap site 14 are the bathrooms, bathhouses. Take a quick peek inside and see what they look like. Oh wow, very nice bathhouse. I mean, it looks brand new. This is the handicap shower area. One smaller shower, 1 urinal, and 2 toilets, with one of them being a larger handicapped toilet with 3 sinks. Right here at the bathhouse is the second place to fill up on fresh water if you're unable to get water on the way in next to the dump station. And across from the bathhouse and the freshwater fill up is the entrance to the Hickory Trail that takes you all the way down to the East Fork, or is it the South Fork? I can't remember, of the New River. There's a little trail map here. And there's some amazing primitive campsites down there. I just went and took a little walk with my dog down there. Boy, this is a beautiful river. Only about a foot deep right here, maybe a couple feet over there on the other side. It'd be an awesome place to hang out and play on a hot summer day. All right, we came in right there where those little wagons were. That's just a picnic area, but if you come on down this little road, you come to the bathhouses and to the primitive camping areas. For example, this is site 21. Man, that is amazing. A nice tent pad, picnic table, and fire ring right on the river. I mean, 40 feet away from the water. And they're peppered all down through here amongst the pines. Very nice area. This group site is really nice. It has its own outhouse, 3 picnic tables, a fire ring, 2 grills. There's the group site right there. Right down here is a little area you could set up tents, and I believe these are hammock poles. I'm pretty sure those are there to hang your hammock. Very nice. All right, we're gonna shortcut our way back up the Hickory Trail, right up there. Site 16. Kind of in the middle of everything. You have a road completely surrounding you. You will probably see and hear a lot of traffic if it's busy. And this is site number 17, electric only. I almost chose this one last night just because of how it's kind of secluded in the pines. Very nice. But I didn't particularly like the 7 steps to get up to the camping area. So we chose 18, which will be coming up next. And here we are at site 18. There was a little bit of a slope here. I had to raise my camper up almost all the way, but I was able to do it without blocks. This is a full service site, by the way. And there's a little connector trail through the pines down to site 17. So it would be a great site to camp with friends, but if you're wanting lots of privacy, maybe not so much, because it looks like you have about a 40-foot buffer from fire pit to fire pit. And we've just about completed the loop up here to the dump station right up ahead there, and the final site, 19. Full service. It's probably going to be noisier here just because you're right beside the entrance and the dump station. And this site across from it is site 20, but I believe this is a camper host site. They're just not here today. It's probably because it's out of season. Full service and cable. All right, that's going to conclude our quick tour of New River State Park. Hopefully you found that helpful. If you have any questions or comments about this state park, just drop them down below in the comment section. And we'll see you again real soon on our next state park adventure.